This is Hasani the Muslim. Powerful. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. I would like to talk to the Muslim about the thing is fake Muslims. I repeat this so many times to this that there is no such thing as a fake Muslim. There are people that's Muslim, but they not on the deen, like they don't follow the teachings of the Quran, which they should, how the way they should do, and they do a lot of sins and do everything that's not Islam. But they are still Muslims. There is no such thing as a fake Muslim. I just wanted to get that out. And then Muslim brothers and sisters fighting each other. That's just forbidden in Islam. That is not Islam. That is forbidden. You should not fight your Muslim brothers and sisters. Have love for your Muslim family. Inshallah. Allah says in the Quran, "Say, O Muhammad, I warn you only by the revelations from Allah, and not by the opinion of the religious scholars and others. But the deaf who follow the religious scholars and others blindly will not hear the call, even when they are warned. I.e., one should follow only the Quran and the Sunnah, legal ways, orders, acts of worship, statements of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the companions of the Prophet did. You should follow the Quran and the Hadith, legal ways of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You should want to be like the Prophet, you should act like in the Prophet's footsteps. You should want to be like the Prophet. Do everything the Prophet did. You should want to act like the Prophet because he was obedient, truthful. He did what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him to do. You should want to be like the Prophet. That should be what you should want to be like. And Allah also says in the Quran, "And we did not send any messengers before you, O Muhammad, but we inspired him, saying, La ilaha illallah, none is to worship but I. So worship me, Allah, and none else. We are in this world we was created to worship Allah. That's what we was created. People always say they want to find out what we're here for, what our purpose. Our purpose is to worship Allah alone. Allah also says in the Quran, "Indeed, we have sent down for you, O mankind, a book, the Quran, which there is your reminder or honor for you, i.e. honor for the one who follows the teachings of the Quran and acts on its orders. Will you not then understand?" There are people in this dunya that does not follow the teachings of the Quran. They lie to Muslim brothers and sisters, be like, "I read the Quran." How you going to read a book and not follow the teachers? The Quran shows you the way of life. It shows you how to be. Anything you want to know, like anything, the Quran shows you. It breaks it down and tells you what to do. How can you read a book and don't follow his teachings? How can you read the Hadith and don't follow the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You should want to be like the prophets, all the prophets. Inshallah. Allah also says in the Quran, "And they say, the most gracious Allah has begotten a son or children. Glory to him. They those whom they call the children of Allah, i.e. the angel Jesus, son of Mary, are but honest slave." Jesus is not the son of God. He's just an honest slave. And what I also dislike when people try to say that, act like we Muslims don't follow the Bible. We take our 10 Commandments from the Old Testament. Some Muslims does not know this, which they should know. They should know. They should know this. Some of them don't know it because they say they want to learn about Islam. They say they want to learn how to pray. They say they want to learn everything is Islam. But you can't just ask them the Muslim. But you can ask them, but I'm not saying you can't. But you have to take it upon yourself and do something. So you have to strive yourself first. Go to a Muslim store. Talk to the Muslim brothers that's been in the store and sisters. Get books. Read the books. take a step forward for yourself. You can't just say something and don't do no action towards that. It's like a goal. You should take a step. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive everyone is almost for all these sins. Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Siratal maghdubi alayhim wal-dallin. Ashhadu ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Subhanallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Brother Hasani.